Hi friends, welcome to Tabletop Tonight. I'm Ruel and in today's sponsor video from our friends at Pencil First Games, I'm going to show you the solo game for Sunrise at the Studio. And here's the standard rulebook, and then we have the solo rulebook right here. Can you teach me pottery? Well, yes, I can. What we're going to do is build beautiful pottery with our friend who is the AI opponent. And if you've seen my video on the two-player game, then you sort of know the game. But if you haven't, be sure to check the link below, and you'll see me and my buddy Daryl play that. We live streamed it the other day for my for a sponsored stream, and we had a lot of fun. And I was like, you know what? I love this game so much. I want to do the solo version as well. So I've got it all set up. There's some tweaks to the solo version. First off, you're going to have 3 days here with the 12 different resource cards. And so you're going to take 3 turns just like in the multiplayer game. Now we do have the Friends pottery wheel here set up here. Here's mine with my starting project, in progress project. And there's also a couple of little things that we'll talk about as we play through. So basically we're going to take the same 3 days to build pottery with our friend. I'm starting the normal mode here where I get 2 resources here in my reserve, and I'm just going to draw 4 cards here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at these and decide which one I'm going to use. And you're still going to work in 3 different ways. You're going to work either efficiently, or measured, or wastefully. So those are the 3 options. Once again, you're going to select one, and depending on what you select, you're going to place the others into your friend's pottery wheel there. So let's take a look. I need this one for this, and I need this one for that. And then I can get rid of these 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work measuredly, or measured. So I'm going to keep 2, and I'm going to pass 2 to my opponent or my friend. And these you just match up here depending on what type of resource. It's either going to be the clay, the glaze, or the kiln. And I'm just going to put those 2 there. Now, they do not match. When 2 or more match, that's when we're going to trigger a friend action. But we haven't done that yet, so I can go continue mine. I'm going to take from my personal supply, a stone. Discard this into the wastebasket. And then I'm going to take this glaze here and place it there. Okay, so I've got 2 there. And just like the multiplayer game, the most coffee beans will get the coffee cup bonus. And then also you have these studio challenges as well. In this one we have 2 of the same type there. 4 of the same glazes, and then 3 different types of clays. And then you're going to score there. And we'll talk about what the friend does as we go along. So, my second turn. It's a quick game, folks, just like any other Steve Finn or Pencil First solo game. It's just as good as I believe it's just as good as the multiplayer. Oh, okay, so now we've got a choice here. I've got double stone and double clay here. These type of clays. I forget the names. And I've got a wild. Ooh. I feel like the best way to go about this is I'm going to work efficiently. So this one is going to go on my opponent or my friend. They go there. I love that they call it friend instead of opponent. And we're teaching pottery, so it is a friendly endeavor. So for this wild resource, put this here. I'm going to take one there, and I've completed my coffee cup. So that's going to go back there. That's going to complete. And I'll go through actually, let's go through the process now. So I've completed it. Now I'm just like the multiplayer game. I can either take 2 projects, I can take an advanced card and a project, or I can draw 3 advanced cards and keep 1. And you always have to have at least 1 in progress. So why don't we do this? I'm going to take 2 projects. And I'm going to take this coffee cup here. And then, let's see. So if I do 2 coffee cups, I can complete this challenge. And then let's see, the glazes. Can we get different? I can get this glaze here. Or I can take different clays. Okay. I think I'm going to take this one here. This is this glaze. No, I'll take this glaze here. Okay, so I've taken those 2. So that's my completion bonus. And then, remember I had these 2 other cards here. this happens before this, so I can't use the resources here. So those 2 resources each will go into my reserve. Okay, and those go here. Now from this reserve, remember, I can take any 2, place one here, and discard the other. So it's basically a 2 for 1. So I've got 3 resources here. I'm going to wait till my next turn, so I want to see what happens, what resources I get. Okay, so that is working. I had worked efficiently, measured. Now I'm going to work wastefully. So that's where I'm going to keep 1 and pass 1. So let's keep this one here because it's wild. And then I'm going to, I'm going to waste this one. And let's put this one here. And this one will go here. So I'm doing this because in the solo game, when you work wastefully, you're going to put 2 of the resources below the waste basket. We'll talk about that when that triggers. You put the other one up here. Again, when any resource is double or 2 or more the same in any column here, any type, then we will trigger the player mat action for the friend action. But we're not doing that yet. So I've got this here. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to use that for this here. It goes in the wastebasket. Then I'm going to take 2 resources. One goes there, one goes here. I'm going to take another 2 resources. One goes there. And I've completed a coffee cup. Yay! And that's great news because I have the same type right here. This says that, get a little closer look here. Any 2 that are the same, I get a 3-point bonus at the end of the game. So very cool. So I just take, just like in the multiplayer game, take this and that goes there. Cool, cool, cool. All right. And what was I going to do? Oh, okay. So I've done that. Now I've completed it. Now I want to continue here. My completion bonus, can I either take 2 projects, I can take an advanced card and a project, or I can take 3 advanced cards and keep 1. I'm going to do that. Let's see what we have in store here. 1, 2, 3. Hey, a coffee bean. Okay, here's the thing. I've got some choices. I can take one of these for an endgame bonus. This is 3 points if I have a vase, a bowl, and a coffee cup. I have a cup here, and I have a vase here. I would just have to get a pitcher. There's one there for 3 points. Or I can take this coffee bean, which I really like because, remember, the most coffee beans will get a 3-point bonus. So I've already got 1 up on my friend. So I'm going to do that. These are going to go away. I'll discard those off the screen here. And my coffee bean I'll keep right here. Cool, cool, cool. So I've got 1 project there. It is day 2, friends, as we continue Sunrise at the Studio. So again, I'm going to so that was my wasteful action. We did that. I'm going to reset my actions here. I still have 2 resources. I'm going to grab 4 here from day 2. And then, okay, what can we do here? All right. Now, remember, I do have that 1 there. I could use these 2. Oh, I could use all 3 of these if I work measuredly. Or I can keep 2 of them and put 2. I can keep this one and this one, I believe. That would be sort of cool. Yeah. Okay, we're going to work measuredly. So work measuredly. I keep 2. So these 2 here, I'm going to give 2. So the friend's going to trigger first. So I put this here, nothing matches. I put this here, and it does match. So there, the friend matches the glaze. So in the glaze, I'm either going to, so these match. So for the glaze action, there's 3 different things. And they show you this here on the back of the player board, solo player rulebook. When you match a glaze, you're going to give your friend either a coffee bean card or a damage card to one of my projects. So this is where the solo stuff is here. You have 2 different decks. This is the friend deck, which we'll talk about if that happens. And this is either -1 project or flip side a coffee bean. So since I have a coffee bean, I want to keep that coffee bean lead to get that coffee cup. So I'm going to add -1 to one of my projects here. So instead of 6 points total right now, I only have 5. Okay. And I just realized I forgot to do something in that last round, folks. So we're going to back up. In that last round, whenever you do the waste action, remember I did the wasteful action last round. I'm supposed to give my my friend the rightmost project here. So I'm gonna back up. So I didn't. What? Oh, okay, that works out because I didn't. I took advanced cards, so these were still here. So they have to take the rightmost project that matches an icon with a discarded resource. So let's start with either one of these here. We'll start with this one here. I need to match the rightmost. That does not match. This matches this kiln. So this goes to my opponent. And they're just automatically completed. So they're going to go there. This goes in the wastebasket. And then we don't refill. We look at this one, the rightmost, and it is here. So they're going to get this one as well. And then this goes in the wastebasket. Then we refill right to left. Or was it right to left? I forget. So these are actually, so they've actually got 13 points. They're always going to end up with 6 projects at the end of the game, unless there's a double resource, and we'll talk about that if that happens. Basically, double resource, they may be able to take an extra project. So let me move these out of the way here. I'll scoot this over here to give them a little more room for the completed projects. Okay, so this is our friends. They're learning their lessons well. So we'll keep the -1s over here, I guess. Cool. And then after the waste, what they do is they take all the cards here, and then we are going to discard them. And also, I get to select one of these and place it onto either into a reserve as 1 cube, or I can place on my current project, which I'm going to do because that takes care of that one there. So that was a makeup from last round. I'm glad I remembered that. Now, for this round, maybe that's going to change things. So let me see. I did the 1, 2, 3. Okay. Did I change? Okay, that was mine there. I gave this one and this one, which I could actually use, because I can just give this up because I already got it for free. I don't need it, right? So I would give up those and I would keep these instead, because I got this from the previous waste turn when I did the wastebasket. And then now I can take this kiln and this clay there. So those two are done. Okay, so now we're back on track, folks. And by the way, when you do a friend action from their player mat, you take all the cards and discard them, and that's where I got to do the freebie. So those go into the discard pile. Okay, now we're all caught up. We've got this. Did we... Let me see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so all caught up. Now I draw 4 more. Wait, where'd the deck go? Did I just screw up my deck? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. Did I add this deck in by accident? So, because I'm supposed to have 8 more cards here. Oh no, there they are there. This is day 2. Whew. Okay, so now let me leave these here. Wow. Now, okay, I've got this here and this here, so I can use those 2. I don't really need these, but again, I can either work efficiently or I can work wastefully. Now, wastefully, I would just keep 1 of these, but efficiently, you know, I'm gonna work efficiently because here's the thing. I'll work efficiently, so I'm gonna keep 3 and dump 1. So I will dump this one. It does not match, so no friend action triggers. I'm going to use these 2, 1, 2, and then this one doesn't match anything, so it's going to become a resource cube in my reserve. And then I'm going to take 2 of them and complete this project. Cool. So those go there. I've completed this, so another one. It's another one. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so I have completed these 3. Now, I already got my bonus for the 2 the same types. Now I'm going to complete this bonus here for 3 different clays. I have the 1, 2, 3 different clays, so I've completed that as well. And now I get my completion bonus. Either 2 new projects, 1 project and an advanced card, or 3 advanced cards and keep 1 of my choice. Well, I need to continue making projects. I need at least 1. So do I take 2 of them or I take 1 of them? Let's see what's left. The final one I need is 4 of the same type glaze. So I've got 1, 2. So can I get, ooh, these are 2 glazes here. Okay, 2 of the same glazes. So if I can do that, that would be that bonus. So I'm going to take 2 projects this time, folks. And that goes there. And so my final turn is going to be these four. I'm going to work wastefully. So remember, when I work wastefully, we're going to put those 2 cards there, and we're going to see what our friend does. So I'm going to keep 1, and I want to keep these, the 2 clays. So we're going to do 1, 2 clay. Goes there. And then we drop these here. Let's see. So what I'm thinking is, what am I going to put in the waste basket here, or under the waste? And then remember, I take the rightmost one. I'm trying to get the fewest points for them, right? So this one, if I do this here, it'll give them 6 points. I'm trying to get here for a 5-pointer, but that's not going to happen because I start from the right and it's just going to go. So I'm going to give them 2 6-pointers. Yeah, why don't we do that? I'm going to drop this one and this one, and then this will go here. Okay, so it's all about managing when you waste and then when you place resources here. Okay, so I've done the waste basket action. Now we're going to go over here. The rightmost, let's start with this one, the rightmost. It's a 6-pointer. Okay. And then the rightmost here with this glaze is this 6-pointer as well. Okay. And then we refill. Okay. So I've done my waste there. And let's see, I've got my point tokens. And I think we're ready for day 3. So we go over here. It's the final day. Now, in the 2-player game, you would take resources that are for 1 and 2 players. Then for the solo game, you do that 1 and 2 players. They go mix them up, and they go here, shuffle them up. And then you're going to take the 3-player cards, put them here, shuffle them up, and then draw 4 at a time. So let me put these here so I don't forget. And let's see, reset this. So let's see how I work. These are all there. I've got a wild. I've got this. I've got that. Let me see. These were 2 of those. So I can use this glaze. I got a wild, and I can use this. I mean, should I try to complete this one's a 7-pointer, and it'll get me closer to the glaze. Oh man, let's see. I got this one here. I've got this glaze. I've got this glaze. And I'm going to give him this. Yeah, you know, right off the bat, I'm going to work efficiently so I can take 3, keep 3, and then pass 1. So I'm going to pass this one. It does not match, so no friend action. I'm going to take this glaze that goes there in the wastebasket. I'm going to take this kiln, which matches that. And then, let's see, I can take a wild one, my choice. You know, we'll put this here. We'll take another glaze. So all this needs is 1 clay. Okay, and we've done that already, so that's the end of my first turn. I've got 2 more turns here. Can I complete this? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay, I got that there. So do I waste right now? Can I waste? What can I waste is the question. Waste, or do I work efficiently? Draw 2, keep 2. Okay, do that perhaps. Yeah, this is a bummer. I'm gonna end up giving them a 7-pointer at least. Well, okay. This one, 7-pointer, and this. Do I keep? Okay, well, I'm able to complete this for sure. So I'm definitely keeping that. And then the kiln. I can't use this kiln, so I got to give that away. Can't use this clay, but I can use that glaze. So I'll keep 2, give 2 away. But these 2, what it's going to do is going to give them this one here, the most far right side, and then, but they're going to give them 2 7-pointers. Oh, that's a bummer. I wish I had this glaze here because I would have given them a 5-pointer. But hey, it is what it is. So I'm going to work measured. I'm going to give them these 2 here. Boom. And boom. Now those match. That kiln matches. And again, just a reminder that you resolve your friends first. Okay, you're super friendly with your friends, so got to resolve this first. The kiln, what that does, this is where we're going to go to the friend deck. Remember, that's for the solo game. I've already shuffled these up. You're going to draw 1, and this is basically end game scoring. So we're just going to leave this here for them. Okay, and we'll reveal that at the end. You know what? I'll put it right here so we remember. Okay, so then we take these. Okay. Oh, this is bad. Well, not good. It's not great. So what happens is, remember, I take these, I'm going to discard them, but I take a resource and put it on a project. None of these kilns match what I needed. So what I'm going to do is just take one and put it in my reserve, which is okay. But again, this is 2 for 1. That would have been a 1 for 1. But, oh well. So I've done that. I discarded that. So then I'm going to go here. I'm going to take my clay, which completes that. And I'm going to take this glaze here, which gets one there. So I've completed this. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, can I get that 4th? We shall see. So at this point, there's no point in getting 3 projects or a project. I'm just going to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully get something good. Hey, there's an immediate action. So we've got, oh, well, let's see. Let's slow down. I've got this 2-pointer for end game scoring. Let me see. I'm working on a bowl right now. Is that a bowl? That is a bowl. Working on a bowl. I have a vase. So this would be an additional 2 points. This one's for 2 bowls. That's not going to happen, so I'm going to just discard that. But here's the thing, folks. I like this one a lot because I can get 2 resources into my reserve tray right now. So those 2 could help me out. Oh my goodness, that could really help me out. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the immediate bonus of 2 here. That's going to go away. Now remember, I put this one here. I forgot to put a stone here. Okay, so these are gone. And now I'm going to wait till the next turn and see what I get, and then I'm going to use these to complete that. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So what do I need? I need the stone, or I need... Okay, there's my stone. So then I'm going to use my resources. So this is going to be wasted. So I do this here. I'm going to take my wasteful action. So again, wasteful is I keep 1, give 1 to my opponent, and then draw, or they waste, they're going to draw from here. So I'm going to waste this one and this one. And this is going to go here. It doesn't match, so no player friend action. And we go here because it's a wasteful action. We go here to the right side. This one here, they're going to take this 7-pointer, unfortunately. That goes away. Oh, wait. And then we take this one here for the 5-pointer. Okay, so 2, 4, 6. They have 6 cards here. We refill. Not that it matters. But then I get a resource based on either this or this. Either one does not go there, but I do place it into my reserve. And then let's finish up my turn. I've got this one here for this. Then again, I'm taking these 2, 2, 4 to complete that. Yes. Okay, so these go away. I've completed this. Now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 glazes. That's going to match up that one right there. Okay, very cool. Now, I do have this -1. That's it. That's the end of the game, folks. Now we're going to go score. Excuse me. Now, for scoring, we go to the rule book. This is the end here. Talks about, hey, here's what your friend is scoring, and here's what I'm scoring. So we're going to score for completed projects. And why don't I get my fancy scoring app, which is a Post-it and a pen. So here's Ruel and Ruel's friend. Hey, friend. Let's see what I've scored. So completed projects. I've got 6, 7, 13, 21, 25, 27, -1, 26. So let's just do the math again. 6, 14, 21, 27, -1, 26. Okay. Our friend has scored all these here. So 5, 12, plus another 12, 24, plus 13, 37. Oh my gosh. Let's make sure. 13, 19, 25, 32, 37. Yikes. 37 for our friend. Okay. Now we continue. -1 for any in-progress projects. Thankfully, I've finished all that, so no negative. And then 1 per in-progress resource, so don't have to score those. Now, 3 or 1 points for tile on studio challenges. Hey, I did really well. I got every single studio challenge here. So I've got 3 points. This one is actually 4 points. Again, this is an early production copy, so things were still in flux. Be sure to click on the link below to check out the Kickstarter campaign. So this is actually 4 points, and this one is also 3. So I got 3, 6, 10 points for my studio challenges, and our friend didn't get any. Bummer. Well, not really a bummer, but that's okay. So the studio challenges, if they would have matched resources here on the clay, I was able to keep them away from doing that. That's when you go and take a challenge for them, and it'd be the leftmost. So they would have gotten 3 points here, and then I would have gone to 1. But I was able to make sure that they didn't have any matching clays. Okay, so nothing for our friend there for challenges. We continue down here. Advantage cards, any endgame objectives, none for me. Completed showpieces. Again, the showpieces are the ones that are just straight victory points here. They're like little mini projects, but I didn't have any of those. 1 for any in-progress resources. Again, don't have any. 1 point for every 2 resources in reserve. I don't have any of those. Now, did I subtract this one? I think I did. 13, 21, 25, yeah, 27. So I did subtract this, so I'll put that there. Now, our friend has points for a friend cards. So remember, they had one here. A little nervous. Let's see what this is. 1 point for every of those clay. So they have that clay. They get 1 point. Okay, so they've got 38 so far, and I've got 36 so far. Okay, score that for them. And finally, the cup of coffee. It came down to the cup of coffee. I've got 1 bean. They have none. Now remember, I could have I got to choose either this one or a coffee bean. But again, the coffee bean, if we would have tied, no one gets it. I decided to take 1 point off my project so I can get this coffee bean. This is whoever has the most. I have 1, they have none. That's worth 3 victory points, folks. Did I do it? I did. 39 to 38. Let's see if I have any. I don't think I have any other points here. Yeah, that is it. I did it, friends. I've taught my friend how to make pottery, and I've showed them I'm 1 point better than them. But, it's a lovely experience. Thanks again to Pencil First for sponsoring this video. Folks, you can find all kinds of places where I'm on the internet by clicking on the links below. And be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you later here on the tabletop. All right, take care. Bye, everybody.